Good evening, folks. My name is Kamlesh, and I'm back again with another episode of Alumni series of IILM Graduate School of Management, Greater Noida. Today we have a very special guest amongst us, Mohit Chopra, sir.
Hi Kamlesh, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
All good. All good.
Sir has a dynamic experience of over 22 years in B2B and B2C events. He is currently the branch horizontal head of Times Group. Sir, we welcome you to our episode.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it for your time.
So, sir is from the batch 97 of IILM Graduate School of Management. So, sir, the first question that strikes into my mind is the fact that, sir, how was IILM back then? And is there any memory that you still have of that point of time that you can share with us?
Well, it's a 23 years old journey, and I think 23 years old back, I remember God in it was the second batch, I guess. A lot of memories because when you pass out as a graduate and you get into the post graduation, that's a different feeling altogether.
Right.
It's a proud feeling. Oh, I'm gonna be an MBA. I do something big in my life. So I remember there are a lot of memories. I believe the campus was very small as compared to you guys. Because I visit the Greater Noida campus, I see there's a huge infrastructure and facilities, and I think with a lot of social media impact,
Right.
changing the entire system has changed. So yes, it was the good part is because there was not too much of social media thing. So there was a very personal connect with the faculty, with the students, and spending more time there because there's not too much of television and social media impact. So whenever there was a free time, we used to connect and we used to get along with the library, studying, or probably a lot of sports activities also. We were the first one. I think we organized the cricket tournament also because we were the second batch and we did with the senior, and it was a good tournament which continued I think for a week or so. Apart from that, a lot of memories of very funny incident I'll talk about. There was I think a marketing research paper, and one of our it was a visiting faculty who came in and he said okay, there was I think first second semester whatever exam. It was a term exam, and he came in and he said we were expecting some question paper which will be there like a 10 or 15%.
Right.
He said one question, practical thing, and you can use your books. You can open your books, and we were excited. Wow, कि books open करेंगे और मतलब ये तो paper pass हो जाएंगे. And the best part is कि it was a very practical
Right.
situation he gave us. And he said कि ऐसे से एक business है और ये है, and you decide, you make the P&L etc. and do the marketing research and start, and you can open your book, and everybody like an idiots we were fool. हम book खोलना शुरू कर दिया, हमें ये नहीं पता कि कोई definition थोड़ी ना पूछेगा. So you can't open a book and start talking about a practical life. And mind you, though we didn't flunk, none of us flunked, but I think half an hour later that guy was sitting and he was laughing at us because हम सब books ढूंढ रहे हैं और कोई इन्विजिलेटर मतलब ऐसे नहीं देख रहा वो चीटिंग कर रहा है कि नहीं बुक्स खोलेंगे. And then we realized कि बस ये तो practical question है, ये कोई book का आंसर नहीं है. We started applying there. So that's the first step we realized कि once you're getting into a post-graduation and MBA kind of a course, there are not something which you probably need to get into theoretical, but you definitely need to apply and use your application how you can use it in the world and the real life stories, and that is how I think that was one learning also. And that guy told us, you can't be very rectification नहीं कर सकता हर चीज का. So we all took us our batch took a German, one of the language paper we did, और किसी को आता नहीं था.
Right.
Not a single word. और उसका पेपर था, and we decided कि हम ना बंक मारेंगे और हम ये पेपर नहीं देंगे.
अच्छा, decided to bunk the paper itself.
Next time देंगे. और पेपर आ जाएगा, जो लोग देने जा रहे हैं we'll see, and then we'll get to know what are the questions. उसको कहीं ना कहीं से पता करके we'll attempt second attempt. And somehow I don't know what happened early morning, and we were some students who got into somebody's house and रात को पढ़ रहे थे, and we decided to चलो दे पेपर, जितना भी पढ़ा दे देते हैं. So we went and हमने theoretical paper दे दिया. उसके 2 दिन के बाद वाइवा था. वाइवा में बुलाया, वो जो भी क्वेश्चन बोलते था हमने सर एक ही लाइन बोलते थे, yes this but what he's asking we had no clue कि वो आंसर क्या है. Everybody was laughing. हमारा टीचर कहता है यार तुम्हें पता नहीं क्यों जर्मन ले लिया, इससे अच्छा कोई और ले लेता. हमने कहा सर फ्रेंच हिंदी इंग्लिश सब एक ही बराबर. So these are funny incidents which I probably remember कि it's again a team bonding. So you learn a team bonding. You decided, but then we decided we'll go and give the exam also, and somehow Viva we cleared, and but we took 2 days, and because one of the guy I remember the reason we went in the morning because one of the guys said कि यार ऐसा नहीं कर सकते कि यार जो भी 26-30 पेपर देने हैं हम एक पेपर रिपीट या अटेम्प्ट करेंगे सेकंड टाइम सो यू वांट टू गो एंड डू इट इन द वन गो सो आई थिंक very lot of other things but we had a good time because as I said when you're getting into a post graduation एक वो feeling होती है कि I'll be a management graduate and I'll have some value at that time we don't know we're not exposed to the corporate world but it was a good exposure.
So, with that, what you talked about, I'd like to tell the audience that we still follow the legacy that was started that time. We still have case-based papers for most of our subjects, and we are still focusing on that part.
That's good.
Sir, while we are talking of all that, if you are given a chance to get back to your college life, what is that one particular thing that you would want to do more of? As in, one thing that you feel that, यार मेरे को इसमें थोड़ा सा और करना चाहिए था. What is that one thing?
So I definitely like to go back to the school times because but one thing is sure now we have experience and we have crossed that phase so we know you need to be a little relaxed first of all. Okay? We can definitely go back. We love to interact more with the teachers with an open mind with more flexibility. You don't need to be scared with the faculties and all that because when you're studying and when you're doing a post graduation, even your faculty understand that you're getting into the corporate world with a very different mindset. ये school नहीं है कि भाई आपको discipline और उसमें
Right.
and that's a different studies altogether. So I would say कि more flexibility, more open mind. Love to spend more time engaging myself because this would help in making our career. So I keep telling my son also, if next 2 years or 3 years, whatever he's going to do, or engineering or an MBA. You spend these 3 years focused and enjoy. You need to enjoy. You need to enjoy. You need to take this as a pressure. I think it will make your career. It will definitely make your career. So that's an advice for everyone who's doing any post graduation, be it in whatever field. Enjoy that time. Spend as much quality time with the faculty. Also reach out to them, have questions, and have a practical knowledge also.
Right, sir. It was so true, and that is what we are trying to do at our level. Sir, also you have passed out from the batch 97. That was probably the time when I was not even born. As in, probably that I was in the planning phase. So, sir, we are all together just trying to incorporate two generations together. Do you feel that there's some difference in the student that was of that generation and what we have right now in our generation?
Quality of education has also improved over a period of time. If I look at IILM, because I've been regularly going to IILM and for a lot of meets, you've got a mentor and
Right, sir. Right.
you have the companies,
Right.
exposure, the experts, professionals coming into your college, interacting with you. You got a TED.
Right, so we got TED Talk.
So these are a lot of things which have been upgraded. I think you guys have an international program also.
Right, sir. Right.
That exposure is giving a lot of confidence in most of you, and I think that's fantastic because that's the need of the hour. The corporate also doesn't want a very a very theoretical guy, and that exposure will definitely help you guys. And it has taken us so many years to reach this level, and probably we personally feel that अगर ये social media हमारे time पे होता, so we would have got some information very fast. So it increases the time frame also, and it's on your fingers.
So you have been a part of the industry since so many years, probably more than 2 decades if I talk about the number of years. Sir, how has the industry changed since that point of time? What was your experience and what are the changes that have been noticed by you in this industry from the point when you got into it and from the point now when we are ready to get into it?
See, as I said, one thing is very sure that when we joined and we got to the corporate world, the exposure was one area where we were not exposed to a lot of things. So, माँ बाप ने जो बोला, we were just doing it and following it. Yeah, we probably just knew a little bit from our friend circle, and we just started getting into that direction. There's so much of exposure from print, radio, television, digital media. You get a lot of information very quickly. It helps you adapt to that information and take some decision making. The youth today is becoming a more entrepreneur mindset, right? And we were in that old tradition कि हमने एक पढ़ाई कर ली तो we just gonna get into a job and then we look at manager बनना है, DGM बनना है, vice president बनना है, and probably one good day at the age of 58 we retire. और saving बैंक में saving करनी है. Now if I talk about आज का graduate or probably somebody who's doing a management graduate, they're very smart. They know how to spend. They know where to spend, how to spend. They know how their savings, where to invest, and they're utilizing that money. They're not just overspending. They know they're very smart enough to, because of the network and all that. And that is, I think, it's been evolving because of the education they're getting, and the environment, and the people they're interacting with. And I guess right now, if I see a very simple example, right now you guys are, whatever you're talking to me, when you were studying, we had no exposure like this 20 years back or 25 years back. And I think this is also has to do with like an ILM or an institute who's also, working on their curriculum and the way they are teaching methodology,
Right.
because their interest is also to ensure that you guys are employment ready.
Right.
Nobody wants to just finish the course and sit back home and wait for a job opportunities. So you guys are more smarter, and I think we are here to learn from you. And even the corporates are spending a lot on the youth and the new, because you have a fresh mindset and a new technology. The last decade or whatever, the changes have happened, and you've been part of that generation. So we are also here to learn from you.
Sir, with that, we would just conclude the show. But before that, sir, is there any message that you would want to give to the viewers that are watching this episode of ours, and to the ILM family that you are a part of? You are still a part of, actually.
Absolutely. So the only message that best of luck to the ILM management. They're doing a wonderful job, and I think best of luck to the students as well. I just believe in yourself, be more focused, and have a passion when you're getting into something. Decision making is very important, so be passionate, and always I believe right now this generation should look at being an entrepreneurs going forward when they're touching late 30s or 40s. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir. With
That's
that, we
really
conclude
appreciate.
today's event.
Thank you so much for
Sir,
that.
but before we completely end this, we have got something from you, from your very own campus. So just give me a minute. So we
Thank
got
you so
this
much.
for
Thanks,
you
thanks.
with all the love and appreciation
Thank you
from
so
our
much.
college.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.